Okay, short video on the amount of food I bought just in case the coronavirus kicks off. The reason I bought it is because, you know, we're a family of 5. I've got a 3-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 17-year-old, and then the wife. So I don't want to be nipping out to the shops, risk getting contaminated. So I just assume food might run a little bit low. So I've over-ordered. I'm not a proper survivalist. I'm not a full-time prepper, but I thought I'd over-order, you know, get plenty of beer in just in case. Stock start running out. The last thing I want to see is bare shelves. So there's a lot of things I've missed off, and because this was a delivery from Asda, we're in the UK here, a lot of the stuff didn't arrive. They were either out of stock. For example, they were out of stock of the alcohol gel. I ordered about 15 of these just to keep on us so we could wash our hands. That's the most effective way at fighting the virus. All they had was 2, but I'm grateful for 2. Variety of hand washes. We use these at home, so you know, none of this is a waste. I'll just start taking these home once everything blows over and just keep a very, very small stockpile. Rotate the food. Just 1 pack of vitamins, nothing crazy. And obviously toothpaste. We run out of things so fast. So, you know, I could take this today really because we need one. So again, none of it's going to waste. And this is all pretty cheap stuff. I just got the cheapest. These were £1 each. That was about £1. You know, these are less than £1 each. And they were about £1 each. So it's all added up, but you know, I haven't had to go and scrat around and search for things. Okay, we've got a few macaroni and cheese, that shouldn't be there. We've got a few tinned fruit. They're dotted about all over the place really, but I didn't actually order it with syrup. They just send what they feel like. This one in juice. The reason I got this is because you've got a whole tin of fluid here, and it's packed with vitamins and minerals, so you know, that's good to have in your stock. Tons of calories in there, healthy. You know, if ever it hits the fan, this is going to be good to have. I probably wouldn't eat them myself, but you know, a little handful here and there, keep us going. Honey is great. I use a lot of this myself anyway. I know the wife has a teaspoon every morning, or so she says. She's probably forgotten that fad. This will last forever. So I'd always recommend having that in your stock. Tins of beans. Yeah, I had beans on toast for tea last night, so that won't go to waste. Lots of soup, baked beans and sausage. You know, I've got to think about the kids here. Balanced meal. Lentil soup, spaghetti hoops. They're really cheap. These are something like 18p a tin. So, you know, that's a whole meal for a kid. That would probably do both our kids 1 meal. So that's ideal. And no need for a tin opener. Tuna's a bit expensive, but it's worth having. I opted for the tuna in sunflower oil because I prefer the taste, and there's more calories in there because the oil's full of fats, and sunflower oil's good for you. What else do we have? I've got a couple of large jars of coffee. You can see that in my hand, that's a huge jar. Juice. We drink this at home and I drink this at work. So we've got quite a few bottles dotted about. Water. Oh, that's lemonade. Lemonade, that was about 19p, 20p for 2 litres. That'll keep my 17-year-old happy. Because I've got a 3-year-old, she likes to go to bed with a bit of milk, and they also like milk with the cereal. So I bought quite a few litres of long life UHT milk. That'll last for months and months and months. Most important thing, Budweiser, 2 crates of Fosters. These are all cheap. Again, it's fluids. You know, if it's an end of the world situation, I'm going to want a beer. She can have some wine. I've got a few bottles of wine. She doesn't know about this. So if I come back with a load of beer, I can just give her a bottle of wine and get no grief. Coke Zero. It's got no sugar, so I should have got full fat Coke really, but this was cheaper and I was on a budget, so I thought I'd just get this. These are convenient just to put in your pockets, take out. They're fine. More water. Some is lemonade. Some is 2 litres of still water. So it kind of is mineral water. It says Chase Springs there. It's got everything you need in it. You know, there's the analysis. So it's not tap water, let's face it. Another bottle of wine hiding there. These are only cheap. They'll always get used, trust me. Orange juice. Concentrated orange juice for vitamins. More water. What have we got in here? Mostly tinned soup in here, but all different flavours. You've got mushroom, chicken, noodle. I think I got about 6 different tins. I ordered this 2 weeks ago, so I can't actually remember everything I have. What's under here? Vegetable soup, that's always a good one. More tins of beans, and I did get quite a few tins of macaroni cheese for the kids. Again, another nice quick meal. More beans and sausage. Tomato soup, always a good one. One of your 5 a day. This is a really good one, rice pudding, creamed rice pudding. Very cheap, I think it's about 20p, maybe 25p a tin. I've got tons and tons of those. I mean, that's a full meal right there for the kids. You know, I've got some jam we can put on there. We could mix it up with something. So that'll feed the kids for a while. More spaghetti hoops. Bin bags, lots of bin bags. We've got 200 bin bags, just in case. More beans. Yep, you guessed it. I like beans. Lots of Dettol anti-surface cleaner, or multi-surface cleaner. Should kill everything off within reason. Hamster food, we don't need that now because the hamster died last night. So I've got to go and bury the poor lad. More tins, spaghetti hoops, more soup. What else have we got? We've got some cat food. The worst thing you can do is be stuck in a house with a cat that doesn't have food. You'll literally want to kill yourself. So plenty of cat food. It's only about £2 a pack. Porridge oats. These again, they're like honey, they last forever. I could store these for probably 10 years in a cool dry place and not have to worry about them. I have mine with water anyway, so you don't need milk. And you can do a few different things with these. You could cook it so it's hard and cut it into slices, or just eat it as normal porridge. You could have olive oil on it or honey, anything. So you don't need milk with these, ideal. Just a few cereals for the kids. There wasn't much choice. All unbranded because we're on a budget. So the cereal lasts quite a while, and they can also eat that as a snack. Last thing I want to nip out for is toilet roll. So we have 2 big 24 packs of toilet roll. Again, they'll get used. Here we have a sea of pasta in sauce. And my son loves these. We've got, I think, savoury rice packs, all different flavours. Now these are easy to carry, easy to cook. Just boil with a bit of water. So I'd recommend you have a few of these in your cupboard. Likewise with pasta. Pasta doesn't last forever. My experience, you always end up with moths inside them or some sort of creatures, but they'll still last for a long time. Instant noodles, nice easy meal. Again, 17-year-old son, once feeding, just have a pack of noodles, just throw them at him, and you'll get peace and quiet for at least 2 or 3 hours. Rice, okay, that's not a lot of rice, but you know, I just decided just to make an order. Again, I just wanted something in my cupboards. You should see the cupboards at home. We have to go shopping every single day, so you know, if food became scarce, or we were told to stay in our homes for 2 weeks, you know, we'd have nothing to eat. So, you know, this is in my workplace. No one else here. I can just come in, grab what we need, fill the cupboards. I don't have to be contaminated by anyone, risk my family. Strawberry jelly pops, treats for the kids. You know, jelly's good because it lasts a long time. Some jam. Again, it lasts a long time. Kids love it, and you can mix it up with other things. I bought some sauces. I prefer mayo. Other people like tomato ketchup, but tough. They didn't do the order, I did, so they'll be eating mayo in a survival situation. Chocolate spread, full of calories, lasts a long time. Again, unbranded. This was cheap. It was about £2 for a huge tub. Sugar. Oh, we don't really use a lot of sugar, but sugar's really good to have. Can bulk up a lot of meals and drinks, give you some energy. You know, the brain prefers glucose, so I'll probably order a few more bags of those. Biscuits. We've got tons and tons of custard creams in here. I mean, these are really cheap. You're talking, all that would cost about £1, you know. Chocolate bourbon, so this bag's probably cost £2 or £3. I've got maybe 10,000 calories in there. You know, you could live off this for a week. Breakfast bars. I eat these things anyway. I don't like cereal, so these will stay at work, and if I want to eat them, I'll eat them. Excuse the fingers. More breakfast bars. These are really tasty. Everyone in the family likes these, so I've got these. And nappies. We have a 3-year-old. She still wears nappies. I'm not rushing out to the shop for nappies. They're going to be one of the first things to run out when there's a low priority for such things. So I've not done too badly. Things that I should have picked up on and I should have bought was flour and yeast, so we could actually make our own bread. Just need flour, yeast, water, and a little bit of salt. So, but all this, as you've probably noticed, none of it needs to go in the fridge, none of it needs to go in the freezer. So if you guys are stocking up, you know, this is all really just cupboard food to keep in the garage, in your office, out the way. You know, we wouldn't have room in our house for all this. I mean, there's about, you know, 30, 40 bottles here, and you know, if I take this home, I'll end up drinking this. The wife will definitely end up drinking this. Yeah. So don't be too harsh on me if you really know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to show people, you know, what you can get for. This cost me £325, but none of it's going to be wasted. We'll reuse it, you know, with the exception of maybe the UHT milk, which I could just put away. You know, I've got some little chocolate milkshakes. You know, they're never going to get wasted. We have masks. Masks aren't particularly effective, but you know, if you wash your hands, which I really need to do, it's just a dirty work environment because we're a car dismantlers. If you wash your hands, wear the masks, and preferably don't touch your eyes, because that's, you know, you're touching door handles, you're touching packets, you're handling money's dirty, and then you're touching your face, you know, 10, 20 times a minute. That's when you start contracting the virus. So the kids have got their own little fluffy dust masks. They can wear those, and if things got really bad, you could put goggles on them or glasses. They don't touch the face. Keep washing the hands with this constantly, and that's the best I can do, really. You know, it's better than doing nothing. yeah, so that's my first video. It's not a survivalist channel. This is just me, an ordinary guy, just trying to take care of my family. I'd be interested to know what people think. What else you think, I should buy. And that's it. Okay, bye for now.